Welcome everyone to our episode 71 of our section Drops of Wisdom. In today's episode, we are going to talk about and discuss the book Tranquility by Tuesday from Laura Vanderkam. And we are going to talk about productivity, about how you can live your life being productive and being peaceful and having time to do whatever you want to do, assign blocks of time for different set of activities, being more mindful and aware of the things that you are doing, enjoying the simple moments, having more happy moments in your life, and nurturing yourself, having a space to really take care, to pamper yourself, to enjoy everything, to save our life, and to really um, stop the negative mindset that collectively there is in during or through the media. Get out of that mindset, get out of that program, and start living your life according to your own definition of success. So, without further ado, let's go with the first principle because we have 15 principles to live your life productively and peacefully. So, let's go with number one, success in everyday experience. Imagine just how would be your successful day. Have you ever written about how it is a successful day for you? That doesn't imply any kind of definition of society or standards. Success should be sought in the ordinary moments of our daily life, emphasizing a well-lived experience over the traditional markers of success like material possessions or career achievements or just showing off whatever you have in your life and taking pictures about everything and posting them in a social platform. That is not success. That is just fake convincing of people, and you are just looking for validation of people. That's it. So you don't really need to post everything that you do in your life. You just have to be enjoying the moment instead of being more focused on how many likes or views or followers you can have in your platform. So number two, intentional time management. The more intention that you have in how you handle your time, the more you stretch the concept of time. Achieving a more peaceful, productive, and mindful life implies that you involve intention in having management of that time, dividing time into weeks, arranging them deliberately can lead to both to having results and to having tranquility and peacefulness in your life. Number three, priority or prioritize the quality of your sleep. The first activity that many people sacrifice, or the first one, is sleep. And the one that many people don't even pay attention to how are they sleeping, how rested they are when they wake up, etc. Quality of sleep is essential for well-being, is essential for your brain, is essential for your hormones, is essential for your mood. So having that energy that is being replenished through the sleep hours is the most impactful thing. And now we have so much information about the most let's say, the most beneficial times to go to sleep, that these results have shown that sleeping from 10 to 6 a.m., those are the best interval time that most of the people should sleep. Of course, that you can move your time 1 hour, half an hour, and adjust that, but mostly sleeping earlier will give you the quality of sleep and the blocks of sleep that will repair your brain, that will repair your energy, that will repair your body. And the amount of time we know that is about around 7 to 9 hours. And going to sleep and winding down, relaxing 15 minutes before at least, can significantly impact the restful quality of your sleep. And that means no screens, most the most dark that you can have, the most peaceful environment, and any kind of thoughts that start circling in your head, try to just write them down and leave them in a notebook there until the next day. Anyway, you won't be able to do anything during your sleep. So what do you want them for? Just surrounding your mind. Number 4, weekly planning for fulfilling activities. Imagine that you plan the following week and you say that Fridays can be clear for space to adjust the goals, to adjust the prioritizing activities, to adjust replying to mails, to adjust meetings, to do administrative tasks. And you just dedicate that day for that. And you can move it, of course. I'm just saying an example, Friday, but you can do any day and you can assign things per day. Planning in advance allows for robust and fulfilling activities, avoiding last-minute decisions, and ensuring a well-organized and enjoyable weekend, not being stressed about everything that you are going to do or that you didn't do. Number 5, incorporate physical activity. And we know that exercise is one of the most humble activities and one of the most healing activities for your body, for your mind, and even for your soul purpose. Moving your body, moving that energy, and having that short walk or 10 to 15 minutes at least, that's the minimum exercise routine, will contribute to a sense of achievement and will counteract the mid and afternoon lethargy and positively affect your health and your mindset. So that's why you need to do exercise, because it repairs your body, your cells, all of the hormones, all of the messages that you are sending. It gives you much better mood. It allows you to have a much clearer mind and remind things in a sequence and having more organized thoughts and more positive thoughts, of course. So that's the purpose of exercise. It's not aesthetics, it's not only just health overall, it's everything that you need in your life. Number 6, build successful habits with manageable goals. The more you divide things to form these successful habits, engaging in an activity at least 3 times per week, 3 times every week, recognize and prioritize activities that you are already engaging in twice a week, making space for one more, incorporating that desired habit without guilt will allow you to slowly construct a ritual of your life, a ritual that you will defend, you will protect, and you will be very self-aware that you are doing. Number 7, schedule buffer time or time to be flexible. Incorporating this buffer time into your schedule to accommodate unforeseen events or reschedule activities allows you the flexibility that prevents stress and ensures that unexpected situations or anything that can happen in everyone's life don't disrupt your overall plan, because you have those blocks of time where you can just adjust the activities that you are doing. Number 8, weekly backup blocks for emergencies. If you have some 1 or 2 blocks of time that can be labeled as emergency block or extra time, whatever the label you want to use, allocating that specific backup each week for any unforeseen circumstances, which is what we talked in the previous principle, will allow you for last minute requests. This intentional planning will minimize disruptions to existing plan and will help you with the stress that you feel that you don't have time. And also take away that phrase and that word and that affirmation, because the more you affirm that you don't have time, that's what the universe will give you. You won't have time, and it will validate what you are asking for. The more you repeat it, the more it will be real for you. Number 9, enhance productivity with built-in flexibility. That means integrating these blocks of time, these emergency backups, incorporating this buffer time and backup will allow you to enhance your schedule, to make it much better, to make it more productive, and to reduce, as we speak, the stress. And it is very similar to keeping an operating room free in a hospital for emergencies, or keeping a classroom free for any kind of conference course or any class that has to be moved or divided, whatever it is. Having these free spaces gives you the allowance of having flexibility and will lead you to manage more efficiently your time. Number 10, create new memories for time expansion. How does this work? Making new memories can stretch the perception of time. This means doing things that you want to do in your weekend, planning one big and one small adventure every week, regardless of the scale. It doesn't matter what is the scale. It can be meaningful for you, and for other people probably is not big deal, but who cares? Fosters your anticipation and creates endorphins, creates dopamine, creates that sensation of expectation for that adventure, expanding the experience of time and giving you the sense that you really have time to do everything that you want. Number 11, commit to yourself. And this sounds like making a promise, but this is more allocating one night, one afternoon, one evening for exclusively yourself, prioritizing personal interest, whether it is spending time with friends, engaging in hobbies, participating in any kind of community activities, taking a break for personal growth, also has lasting effects and benefits, of course. Number 12, batch small tasks to avoid time waste. So what does this mean? Having a specific amount of time for each of the tasks that you want to complete. Setting aside these specific blocks of time and having a small task and avoiding distraction in these particular moments will be a much better investment of your time and will be focused time in what you need to advance, in what you need to finish. Batching similar tasks also will help you to prioritize and manage them efficiently. If you set 1 or 2 blocks for activities that are similar or that are linked in a way that will give you a sequence, that will prevent derailing you and also keeping your mind focused and your concentration and not having thoughts about all of the things that you are not doing. Quality number 13, having quality leisure for optimal relaxation. Yes, it does exist and you can have it all. Engaging in effortful fun before transitioning to effortless relaxation, prioritizing quality leisure activities such as reading, puzzles, art projects, any kind of hobby that you want to take on, instead of mindlessly scrolling on social media and wasting time, that will enhance your optimism and energy, contributing to a happier and more fulfilling life. So doing something that nurtures your soul. Number 14, prioritize personal growth in that specific time of leisure. Opt for leisure activities that promote personal growth and engagement. Investing time in meaningful and effortful activities rather than passive entertainment leads you to increase satisfaction and fulfillment. And this doesn't mean that you cannot watch a movie or a series or a documentary. Of course, that it doesn't mean that. It means that you can have time for both of them, but having some space, 20, 30 minutes or 1 hour for a course, for a specific documentary that you need to listen because you are going to learn something that is going to make you feel better, that is opting for time that will make you grow and feel much better. And finally, number 15, effective time management for happiness. Imagine having time, allocating time to be happy, to prioritize intentional living and effective things that are going to create the sensation of joy. Planning weeks to protect and utilize time rather than filling it up fosters a sense of fulfillment and productivity, contributing to your overall well-being. So planning those small blocks of time of 1 hour or 1 hour and a half or 2 hours of doing something that makes you feel joyful, that will give you the overall well-being of having a good live life. And that's what we want. And that's the meaning of each person's success. So start defining what is a successful day. Start defining what is the higher aim of having a successful life for you, not for anyone else, not for your followers, not for the people that you want to impress, not for the society, not for anyone, but for you. Thank you very much for paying attention, for being here in these reflections of Wednesdays, in these drops of wisdom. And of course, I always encourage you to check the new releases, new courses, and this January, of course, is not an exception. I will release again the 5-pillar course of your inner health. So pay attention. If you want to have more details about this course, about what it implies, you can visit my website, and you can also send me messages in either of my social platforms to ask for more details. Thank you very much. I hope that you can interact with me and give me your feedback, your suggestions for new episodes, for new topics, for new guests that you can suggest, of course. And if you want to support me, you know where to go. In my website, you can find in the upper left corner a button to support me and to keep this job and this spreading of information alive. Thank you very much for your time and for your attention. Have a wonderful mid of the week. We will listen to each other on our next session. Bye.